Hey there, Global Vision. My name is Martin Nickel, and I'm currently a fourth year mechanical engineering student at the University of Guelph. This is my application video for the Junior Team Canada trade mission to China in August. I hope you enjoy. I was raised in a small mining town called Thompson, which is located in the northern part of Manitoba. As a child, my participation in a wide variety of activities eventually allowed me to participate in national and international events. After attending enough of these events, I grew to learn that the different provinces of Canada each possessed a unique reputation. The reputation that my home province had gained was generally positive. However, many people that I met would also communicate the feeling that they believed Manitoba was a mediocre province with little to offer and a lack of opportunity. This was a ridiculous assumption because I know from experience that if an individual makes the most of the resources at their disposal, then support and opportunities will come as a result. Therefore, it soon became a primary goal for me when attending events to prove that Manitoba was a province to be proud of. Representing Manitoba on the JTC trade mission would enable me to continue to do this on a global scale, as well as allow me to begin giving back to the province I feel so fortunate to be a part of. It is also important to point out that Manitoba's rapidly developing mining and heavy civil sector already has Chinese involvement. Traveling to China as a JTC ambassador would allow me to gain an understanding of how arrangements like these materialize and also explore how additional ones could be created. During my childhood, I was fortunate enough to have been able to pursue many different interests, including a variety of sports, arts, and academic endeavors. I took great satisfaction in being busy and productive, and to this day, I enjoy the challenge of setting multiple goals and being able to attain each successfully. My pursuit of these many diverse interests helped me to become a versatile person, as well as develop many different passions. One of these passions was figure skating, and as a result, I moved away from home at the age of 16 to pursue higher level training. Every day for me was about being able to draw upon my strengths, but also being able to identify my weaknesses in order to work past them. This sport helped create a person who is self sufficient, goal oriented, driven, competitive, and who has a thirst to continuously learn and develop. Furthermore, I competed in the ice dance discipline and trained with a partner each day. We were a team, facing and overcoming the demands of the sport together in order to achieve common short and long term goals. This situation taught me valuable lessons in conflict resolution, selflessness, patience, and of course, teamwork. Throughout my competitive skating career, I never ignored my other passion, academics. When I retired from competitive skating, I enrolled full-time to complete a degree in mechanical engineering. In my spare time, I managed to remain involved with skating by coaching young talent. Through these two complementing occupations, I've become a strong leader and manager, and I have developed the ability to figure out how different people can work together productively. I truly believe that my ever-growing skill set and diverse experiences would make me an ideal addition to a team of Canadian ambassadors with the mission of promoting our great country as well as creating connections between Canada and the world. I am fortunate enough to have created many relationships with different organizations and companies during my past activities. For example, while completing projects to compete at the Canada-wide science fair, companies such as Hudbay Minerals and Multicrete Systems played an important role in my research. In addition, the region of northern Manitoba, particularly the communities of Thompson, Flin Flon, The Pas, and Churchill, provided me with a great sense of community support during my competitive skating career. These communities will happily contribute some funding and handouts for the trip. The aforementioned companies would be the corporate sponsors who would make up the bulk of the required funding, along with Can Exchange, which is a Manitoba-based import-export company possessing strong Chinese ties. I also have some personal connections to Charleswood MLA Myrna Dreger, located in Winnipeg, who would provide some provincial government support. I would consider it a great honor to represent two main sectors, the mining and heavy civil industry and the tourism industry. The reason that I hold these sectors in such high regard is that they form the backbone of the economy of northern Manitoba. Having the opportunity to travel to China to further promote and to establish global connections that could positively impact these sectors in my home province would be an overwhelmingly rewarding experience. Multicrete Systems and Hudbay Minerals, both heavily involved in Manitoba's mining and heavy civil industry, would be very eager to support my participation in the Global Vision mission to China. With Chinese involvement that already exists in this industry, they understand the benefits of establishing connections with such a key global market. I also plan to approach companies such as Frontiers Norfolk Ventures, as I understand that they have been involved in promoting Manitoba tourism in the Asian market. After so much support throughout the years, having my community and province behind me for the trade mission to China would further increase my desire to give back in any way possible. During my time in China, one of my top priorities would be to foster a keen desire to visit Canada, with emphasis on Manitoba. Upon returning, I would plan to present an information session to the respective chambers of commerce and tourism. It is common knowledge that China is a major player in the world's economy. As I mentioned, their presence already exists in Manitoba's mining industry. The products of Vale and Hudbay Minerals are already exported to China, and there is Chinese ownership in Can Nickel in Woboden, Manitoba. My other top priority would be to gain some insights on these successful arrangements and relate my findings to my supporters, as I am sure they would welcome information on strategies that could help them excel in their industry. My supporters are also aware of additional reciprocal trade opportunities with China that could be exploited, particularly regarding equipment and waste products, and I would like to explore this for them. Finally, this exceptional journey of a lifetime would enable me to return with an inspirational story, and would be my hope to be able to share my experience as a guest speaker with youth at schools and other events.